everybody, welcome back. This is the Chelsea Rundown, episode 11 for summer 25-26, and we're covering the men's fifths, round 16. That opener music was going to run by Tony Herdman. His entire catalogue is available on Spotify. You should definitely check it out. I am, of course, joined by Jess. How you doing, Queen of the Diamonds?
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm really good. Good to be here.
And for the viewers out there, it's an abridged episode. It's just myself and Jess. No Ace, no Liesel. So let's kick on in to the game for this evening. The men's fifths versus Southeast Warriors for round 16. Jess, take us through that lineup, please.
Oh, pretty standard lineup we had here. Oh, except there was one extra little addition there. On the bench, we had a bat boy, Troy, who is unfortunately down with an injury.
Woohoo!
Poor quads, hammies, all the above. I don't know. I'm not even sure anymore.
Just happy to have a job on the day, really. I wish I was playing.
No worries. Okay, so we had Daz lead us off at centre field. I played shortstop, then Humbles at second base, Ace in left field, Nico at first base, Drew at third base, Jimbo catching, Lucas at right field, and a debut outing from Kyle James as our pitcher. And I don't know if a lot of people would remember Kyle, but he played for Chelsea way back when with Drew. This is Drew's stepson, I guess.
Sure. Why not? It was a fantastic effort, Kyle. Thank you for filling in, rejoining the pod. Great return performance by your good self. Jess, tell me, did he make the highlights?
Oh, did he make the highlights? Well, we start off here with him striking out a batter. He struck out 2 on the day, so he started us off on the hill, and he did really well, having, a number of years off. He was a little bit rusty, but he actually found his groove, and he did a really good job. Had them hitting, had them swinging, and it was pretty good. The game was unfortunately not so great. So this was Southeast Warriors' first against our club's fifth. So it was a little bit overpowering for us. We didn't have a lot of highlights with the bats. I don't think we got a single hit. We got a couple of runs there, sort of top and tail of the game, but we struggled a little bit with the bats. But we were pretty good in defense, I thought. There was a few little errors in the field, but actually they just hit really well. And with Southeast Warrior, actually got a home run on the day, which was arguably perhaps not a home run, but yeah, it's scored as a home run, and everyone, there's sort of things that happen.
Called by the ref as a home run. It goes in the books as a home run. I'll just quickly apologise for the footage. The camera copped a few knocks on the day, so a few reframes here. My apologies for that one.
That's all right. This was a pretty spectacular catch by Daz too. I don't see the range in centre field that he had there. It was pretty much in right field when he caught that ball, so that was really good.
If it were me out there, I probably would have called an Uber to get to it. It was a long way Dazzler travelled.
It was a long way to go. So the highlights are actually us just doing the basics, really. We picked up the things that we could, and then they hit around us the other times. So unfortunately, it was a little bit of a walkover on the day, but we had a bit of fun. We still laugh about it and carry on and have a good time, so it's not too big a deal. And they were actually pretty good. I was joking around with their first baseman for a little while, just having a good chat, which was nice.
Excellent. Yeah, friendly side, good competitive game. I wish I could have been out there. I wasn't, unfortunately. Jess, what was that final score?
It was a 2-14 loss, unfortunately. So, yeah, no, just outplayed all day.
Well, the score might have been lopsided, but I assure you, we still have 3 golden flippers. All right, J-Dub, tell me, please, whom was nominee 1?
So this is not an outstanding play, but it's nice when the basics sort of work, and a double play is always fun. A 6-4-3, so me to Humbles over to Nico. Look, pretty routine, but we'd been doing this at training, so I think this was nice just to highlight that, you pick up the ball quickly, get it across and get it around, and you get the outs. So, yeah, well done, everyone involved.
Nice work. Once again, a strong testament for the training program we have on Wednesday nights. Come on down, get yourself a throw-in. Jess, 2. He's nominee 2.
This is Daz's long-range catch. So I've zoomed in a little bit on this one. He's in centre field clearly, and he goes all the way to right field to catch this ball. So it was up for a little bit of time, but just long enough for him to get over there. But he's just, every week, remarkable play, does. Amazing effort, and always aggressive on the ball. So thank you so much for your effort.
Lot of razzle, lot of dazzle on that one. I think he must have emptied the tank. Tell me, did nominee 3 empty the tank?
Nominee 3 is the lovely Kyle. They're pitching. So that one was just a really hard knock back to him. I think it bounces actually down first and then he fields it. But look at his little stretch and his jump and But yeah, again, somebody who's come back after a long time off. Who's just, a good athletic play, helping us out make the outs. So that was good.
Top effort, Kyle. Congratulations on your first Golden Flipper nominee. To the viewers at home, scan that QR code or click the link in the description of this video to cast your vote now. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We have, of course, before we get out of here, though, the fixtures. No, the club results. Jay, tell me, how did we look last weekend around the club?
I'll just quickly scoot through the results. So our juniors big lead had an unfortunate loss against Essendon 4-10. Our women's regional had a win over Cheltenham 11-10, so that was close. That was a really good game. The women's state team was a 1-1 draw against Moorabbin, which is actually the women's game that I played on the weekend, and that one was a hard slog as well. It was actually, we both scored those runs in the first inning and then no scores for the rest of the game. So that was actually a really tight game and kind of really interesting. But
it was a great game to watch. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
That was fun. So our senior first had a win 16-10 over Preston, and our seconds unfortunately lost to Preston 7-6. Sorry, 6-7. On the Sunday, the Little League had a win over Cheltenham. The SL70 had a win over Upway. SL White unfortunately forfeited. SL80 had a win over Sandringham. SL90 had a loss, unfortunately, against Essendon. And on Sunday, the seniors played as well. Unfortunately, State 3 and 4 both lost to Melbourne, and we lost to the Southeast Warriors. So don't worry about that.
All right, I won't worry about last week. I'll look forward instead to this upcoming week. Jada, please tell me, where will the pod be swimming?
So this week we have Big League playing away versus Melbourne. Our women's one are away playing Williamstown. Women's seconds are home versus Waverley. The men's 1s and 2 at home this weekend against Port Melbourne. Sunday we've got our Little League are at home versus Mornington. SL70 White is at home versus St Kilda. SL70 Blues away versus Melbourne. SL80 is home versus Mornington. SL90 is home versus Cheltenham. Our 3s and 4s are away versus Bomb Beach, so away but not far away, so get down to that one. Or come down to our home game. We are playing home versus Waverley this weekend.
That sounds like an absolutely jam-packed schedule. Jess, surely there's nothing else on the schedule, is there?
Well, there's actually in a few weeks, everyone put it in your diaries, save the date. We have presentation night coming up on the 13th of March, so there'll be more communications out on social medias and we'll get some RSVPs. It's going to be at the Chelsea Baseball Pavilion, but not in our normal club room. It's in the soccer club room on the other side, and it will be juniors first from about 5 p.m. and then seniors after from about 7:30. We'll probably squeeze the AGM in between again because everyone's there and we all enjoy a good AGM. So come on down, get involved with the committee because it's really exciting.
Excellent work, Jay. Thank you very much for carrying the vast majority of the weight of this show solo on your shoulders. Thanks, Jay.
No, thank you so much for putting it all together, Troy. It's always a blast.
Excellent. Thank you all for watching. Remember to click the links for the Golden Flipper voting. Thank you all for watching. Catch you next week.
Hey, Troy, the pod always swims strongest together.